Hello everyone, I hope you are having a marvelous day, and we are back with another episode of Let's Troll Double ZU D Cubed. Today I had a nice free Sunday, so I thought, why not enjoy some Pokemon on this beautiful day? So today I'm going to be bringing you a double back-to-back episodes with a new team I've just created. So yeah, I hope this will be fun. I'm just going to film 2 episodes back-to-back, release them back-to-back, and just all the more Pokemon madness for you guys. So the new team I have built for today is a pretty cool one, I think. I thought that Trick Room was something that I have not featured yet on the channel. I know at the start of the season I talked about Trick Room a little bit and how I don't think it's going to be as good in Smogon Doubles as it is in VGC because you bring all 6 Pokemon, the games are longer, and it's harder to utilize your Trick Room because Trick Room is no longer going to be lasting you the whole game anymore. But I think I have some solutions to that, which I will show you guys as I talk about the team. So what gave me this idea was a team I'd used a while back in VGC. It was a team that revolved around Bronzong and Heatran. And I actually had Artillery on that team also, but it was a Bronzong with Sunny Day and Trick Room. So that I could set up Sunny Day plus Trick Room and then sweep with Eruption Heatran under Sun. And so I wanted to take that idea with some cool new Pokemon I have here on the screen for you guys and try to make the Trick Room, Sunny Day, Eruption thing work with new Pokemon. Back when I used that team, Mega Camerupt was not around, he was not a thing. But he is a thing now, and his special attack is monstrous. After he Mega Evolves, I believe he gets 145 base special attack there. So 145 base special attack Eruption in Sun is going to be doing a ton of damage. So I wanted to build the team around Camerupt and just hopefully hit things really, really hard under Trick Room. So Camerupt just got a standard coverage, say here, Eruption, Earth Power, Ancient Power. That's some good coverage, it'll hit a lot of stuff. And then his partner in crime here is going to be my Porygon 2. So Porygon's job is to set up Trick Room, first of all, for the team, and then set up Sunny Day for my Camerupt to just fire off really powerful eruptions. Porygon, with the item Eviolite, is actually a very, very bulky Pokemon. You see how these stats are already really good, but if you add Eviolite to that, it's going to turn Porygon into a monster. And then combine that with Recover, and he's going to be really hard to take down. So I think he can actually get to set up Trick Room multiple times throughout one game. And then Ice Beam is just a nice move. Porygon has some decent special attack. That'll just be a nice move to hit Pokemon like Salamence and Dragons, stuff like that. So the next thing I wanted another Pokemon to set up Trick Room, because since I'm going to be bringing all 6 of my Pokemon, I want to make sure I have 2 Pokemon that can set up Trick Room. And then I also wanted someone who could take advantage of Sunny Day. So Exeggutor is something Wolf Glick used to become the runner-up of the 2012 World Championships. And so I thought I would kind of just cut and paste his Exeggutor with one small change. He did run Harvest, Citrus Berry, Leaf Storm, Protect, Power Swap, which is a great set. You can Leaf Storm and then Power Swap the stat drops onto your opponent, so that's really cool. And then Citrus and Harvest Berry in combination with Sun means you're going to be getting a Citrus Berry every single turn. So that makes Exeggutor just an extremely bulky Pokemon. Wolfie had Psystrike, or Psyshock, as his 4th move, but I decided to go with Trick Room because I wanted another way to set up my Trick Room. But yeah, Exeggutor, I think he's going to be a really cool Pokemon. I have not used him too much, so I hope that he's as good as he looks, because he looks really cool on paper on this team. From there, I wanted some priority moves, because as I was talking to you guys, I want ways to be able to function outside of Trick Room and inside of Trick Room, and I think Sableye and Talonflame are 2 Pokemon that can really do that really well. They both have really strong priority moves, meaning that they can attack in Trick Room, even if they're fast. But then they can both operate out of Trick Room because they have abilities that give their moves priority. So this Talonflame is a pretty cool Talonflame actually. It does not have Tailwind because I didn't think I'd need it, so I opted for Swords Dance instead. And my Talonflame actually has some bulk on it. Most Talonflames run speed, but I figured that because my only offensive move, or my primary offensive move has priority, I figured I could afford to drop some of that speed, especially since I was going to be in Trick Room. So this Talonflame and this Sableye actually has the Fake Out, which Sableye's job can be to set up Talonflame Swords Dance or to set up Trick Room. Yeah, so Sableye also has Sunny Day, so I can put up that Sun for Talonflame's Flare Blitz, for Exeggutor's Harvest, for Camerupt's Eruptions. And then Fake Out is to set up Trick Room and Swords Dance, and then Will-O-Wisp is just to kind of spread annoying status to the teams. Will-O-Wisp can really whittle down teams, especially with a bulkier team like this. So I thought that Will-O-Wisp would really be a helpful move to use. And then Recover just makes Sableye really, really annoying, because he's really hard to take down with his massive defenses, his Will-O-Wisp, his Citrus Berry. So, yeah, Sableye's going to be really good on this team, I think. And actually, I'm not checking to see if this team is valid. I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, cool. Yeah, alright, anyway. Finally, Conqueror. I wanted another hard-hitting Pokemon in Trick Room, and I thought through the years, Conqueror has been a really good VGC Pokemon to use. So Conqueror just kind of got standard, just nuking set with Life Orb, Iron Fist, and then Hammer Arm. That's just going to do so much damage coming off Conqueror's massive attack. And then Mach Punch is a good priority move, so when Trick Room goes down, I can still Mach Punch my opponents first. And then Ice Punch is just for coverage. So yeah, I want to talk about how this team can function both in and out of Trick Room. If I want to start with Trick Room, I can lead my Porygon and my Sableye and fake out Trick Room, or I can lead Camerupt, Porygon, and just protect Trick Room. So turn 1, Porygon's really hard to take down, so I think getting up Trick Room is pretty much a guarantee on turn 1. Unless my opponent has a faster fake out, but I don't think that'll be too much of an issue. I can lead double Trick Room if that's the case. But yeah, so I get up Trick Room, and then later in the game, if Trick Room goes down, I have Sableye to fake out and apply pressure, and I also have Sableye and Talonflame to use really strong priority moves. And then Conqueror can also deal a lot of damage with Mach Punch. So this team kind of revolves around hitting really hard in Trick Room, and then when Trick Room goes down, while you're trying to get it back up, you can be constantly just bombing your opponent with priority moves. So I think this team can function in and out of Trick Room. I think it's a really troll team with Camerupt, Porygon, Exeggutor, Sableye. Those are all really troll Pokemon that you don't see too much. But then it does have some really hard-hitting potential. So I think this team is going to be pretty cool. I think I've rambled on enough about it. I think let's test it by fire, and let's just hop into a battle. Ooh, my opponent also has a Sun team, and he is also rocking that Exeggutor, so this will be really, really cool. Yeah, he's got a lot of similar types here. He's got 2 fire types, 2 grass types. That cast form is going to turn into the fire cast form. And then Heliolisk is a pretty cool Pokemon as well. But I think that since my opponent doesn't have any fake out options, I think leading Porygon 2 and trying to go for the Trick Room immediately is going to be helpful. And then I also think Talonflame is going to do good against my opponent because Talonflame hits Resoraid really. Talonflame can one-shot Resoraid, and then it hits Charizard really hard as well. Although I might want to lead Sableye Talonflame and go immediately for the Talonflame setup. That's another option. I don't really actually, Camerupt could do some work, honestly. And I'm actually reconsidering that, and I might lead Camerupt now. Yeah, actually, my Camerupt has that Ancient Power move, so I think Porygon Camerupt is really good here. If I get the Trick Room up, we're going to be looking very, very good. So he leads his cast form. I'm not sure what cast form is supposed to do. Yeah, there's that cute fire cast form there for you guys. So I think Trick Room, Mega Evolve, Protect, honestly, is what I want to go for here. I don't think he can knock out Porygon, and I don't think that Ninetales gets Taunt, although it might. So if we can get the Trick Room up here, we'll be looking very, very good. Even if my opponent predicts the Protect and double targets Porygon, I don't think he can take it down. That's one of the great things about Porygon, is he's so bulky that even if your opponent reads your turn 1 and they attack Porygon just all out, he just doesn't fake. So hopefully we can get the Trick Room up here. And if we do, Camerupt is looking very, very solid. He can Eruption that Roserade and that Exeggutor. He can Ancient Power that Charizard. He can Earth Power that Heliolisk. He can Earth Power that Ninetales. He can Earth Power that Cast Form. So yeah, Camerupt is just looking so good right now. He can just one-shot everything on my opponent's team. So I'm really glad we're being able to feature Camerupt in this first episode. My opponent's taking a while. I'm not sure if he's thinking. I think reading the Protect and Trick Room was pretty obvious. So my opponent, I wouldn't be surprised if he double targets Porygon, but that'd be completely fine with me. He's sure taking a while though, so maybe he's going to make some crazy play that I'm not expecting at all. I really don't know what Cast Form does, honestly. I know its stats are pretty mediocre. It gets Weather Ball, which becomes a base 100 power fire move in Sun. But another good thing is my opponent set up Sun for me, so even if I can just go for Eruptions and just do a ton of damage to everything he has. I don't need to have to waste a turn with Porygon going for Sunny Day. My opponent's running out of time though. I really hope he is not AFK here, because I really want to battle this team and show off Camerupt. And I'm really interested. He's got some cool Pokemon, so I hope my opponent moves so I can just see what cool moves he's got in store for me, because you don't see Cast Form too often, you don't see Heliolisk too often, you don't see Roserade too often. And of course Exeggutor, which we both have, is a really uncommon Pokemon, so this will be a fun battle if my opponent will move. And I'm really running out of things to talk about. Yeah, so leads on this team, Porygon Camerupt is a lead I think I'll lead a lot. Sableye Talonflame is a really good lead if I don't want to start with Trick Room. Sableye Porygon or Sableye Exeggutor is a good lead if I want to go for that fake out Trick Room. I don't know if my opponent here. I'm starting to question whether he's in this game. I really want to battle this team though, so I hope he's here. Clock is ticking down. He's got 20 seconds left. Oh, he didn't lead, so he was at his computer when he searched for a battle. And are we gonna have a automatic win here? I mean, I'm fine with an automatic win. That'll give me free ladder points. And yeah, it looks like we will. So I guess good first game for Camerupt. Let's hit our yeah, that gives us some nice ladder points. 1284, not bad at all. We'll just hop into another game, and I am still gonna do 2 battles for you guys because that was kind of a lot of sitting around and waiting. I did get to talk about the team a little bit, but I actually want to see it in action. All right, so here's a pretty good team for my opponent. He does have rain and sand, so sunny day is going to be really good here for winning the weather war. He's got the sand option with Garchomp and Tyranitar. Politoed's pretty threatening to kind of hit my Camerupt really hard. Exeggutor actually looks pretty good in this game. He can Leaf Storm a lot of these Pokemon for some pretty decent damage. I do want to preserve my Conkeldurr to Ice Punch that Dragonite, Ice Punch that Garchomp, and Hammer Arm that Tyranitar. So Conkeldurr is going to be key as well. My opponent doesn't have any ways to stop Trick Room though, so I think I might leave Porygon and Exeggutor. Although Camerupt would be nice here. His Mega might be Gengar. If it's Mega Gengar, I can Earth Power it. Or maybe I want to leave Talonflame. This is tough. You know, let's go Porygon and Camerupt for now. See what my opponent leads with. Okay, so Garchomp and Gengar. That's fine. That's fine for me. I Trace Levitate, so that's going to be useful to avoid that Garchomp's Earthquake. So Trick Room, Mega Evolve, Protect seems like a pretty safe turn 1. Gengar does carry Taunt a lot, so he might taunt me. And if he does that, we'll be in a pretty bad position. But I think if he does taunt me this turn, the next turn I can switch out Camerupt into Talonflame to avoid the Earthquake and Ice Beam his Garchomp for some decent damage. Oh, he's Mega Garchomp. That's really cool. And that Mega Garchomp looks pretty darn cool. So no, he's just going to go for the Sludge Bomb and Earthquake, so that's perfect. You see how well Porygon takes that Sludge Bomb. That did nothing at all. We're going to get up a Trick Room here. And now I'm just going to Ice Beam that Garchomp and Eruption. I think that combination should KO his Garchomp. And there's really nothing he can do about it. He's going to be taking a lot of damage here. Yeah, so I'm so happy that right off the bat we can just go for a big Eruption here. Eruption is one of my favorite moves, to be quite honest. In VGC, I love using Pokemon like Charizard and... ooh, that actually might not KO. Yep, but it does. Porygon's a great Pokemon. And he just Sludge Bombs on Porygon again. Still no poison, so that's awesome. We'll see who he's going to... He's probably going to bring in Politoed, yeah. So this turn, we're going to do a bit of maneuvering. I think I'm going to recover and switch into Exeggutor, because I predicted him to Sludge Bomb my Porygon and Scald my Camerupt. So the only bad thing that could happen here is if he burns my Exeggutor, and that would be kind of annoying, but I still think I'd be in a pretty good position, even if he did that. Alright, so yeah, Porygon recover, really nice there. He actually might double target... Oh, he's double targeting my Porygon. So, good move, but that recover is just so strong. And now I'm going to Ice Beam that Gengar and Leaf Storm. I don't want that Gengar to get any attacks off. I could recover here, but I really just want to stop Gengar from attacking. So I think I'll just go double offense here. Ooh, he missed the Leaf Storm. That's unfortunate, but I think taking out Gengar is more important there. He Ice Beams into my Exeggutor, and he gets the freeze. Alright, so not a good turn for Exeggutor there, but I don't think we're in the worst of positions. Yeah, Exeggutor is my big answer to that Politoed, though, so hopefully he doesn't take me down. And here I think I'm just going to recover and just try to unthaw and hit that Politoed again. Trick Room is going to go down this turn, though, so I want to make sure my Porygon is at the most health possible so I can hopefully go for a Trick Room again next turn. We do thaw out, and we miss Leaf Storm again. This is insane. He has Blizzard Politoed, and he freezes? Oh my goodness, and he Calm Minds. Oh my goodness. This game has just drastically turned around, but I can Power Swap that Alakazam to take away his Calm Mind boosts, and I think I might do that. Should we just Trick Room? Is it more important to me to Leaf Storm that Politoed or to Power Swap that Alakazam? I honestly think I'm going to Leaf Storm Politoed. I think I can Brave Bird Alakazam later on in the game. He Ice Beams the Exeggutor, but we're going to get that Citrus Berry back up. Leaf Storm finally connects, almost KOs Politoed. And we're frozen solid again. So we do harvest the Citrus Berry and get it back. So that's good there. Now I do want to power swap his Alakazam now though, so I think I'm going to go for the Trick Room and the Protect to try to get Trick Room up here again. He protects Politoed, so hopefully he's targeting down Exeggutor. No, he's just boosting. Oh, we stay frozen again. I really want to get Trick Room up, so I can power swap. I'm just gonna go for Trick Room power swap. Hopefully he maybe double targets my Porygon so that I can get off his power swap, and that looks like what he's doing. Okay, cool. So we will get the power swap off. Yeah, that's insane. Look at that. Power swap is such a good move. Okay, yeah, now I can bring in Talonflame actually, and I'm gonna Brave Bird his Politoed, and I'm gonna Trick Room with my Exeggutor. This is an insane game. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun in this game. Even despite some of the hacks we've gotten, our Exeggutor is doing so much work. Yeah, look at that. With Exeggutor's Power Swap, his Alakazam does nothing to Talonflame, and we harvest another Citrus Berry. This team is looking so good right now. Yeah, this is quite honestly an insane game. I want to protect, and yeah, with my Leaf Storm boosts, actually I'm just going to Brave Bird the Leaf Storm because I should be able to one-shot that Tyranitar, or really close to it. Yeah, we pick up the KO on Alakazam, so that's amazing. Leaf Storm one-shots him. Oh my goodness. This team is insane. Look at this. Are you guys seeing this? I mean, this guy has some really solid Pokemon, and we're just destroying him. And we got hacked, too. Man, if all the games go like this, this is going to be a really fun team to use. I'm just going to Brave Bird him, and not much else to do other than just Leaf Storm. Yeah, I'm guessing he was multi-scale, so that Brave Bird didn't do too much. And Leaf Storm, alright, a respectable amount of damage. And he's going to Rock Slide my Exeggutor. Yeah, I mean now, yeah, game's over. We just bring in Conqueror, Ice Punch, and that's game. So I'll just Ice Punch and Power Swap. Actually, in case he protects, I will Power Swap my Conqueror. Alright, but that's game. Yeah, that was an insane game. Porygon just was so bulky, just got up Trick Room when he needed to, took so many hits. He was a great punching bag for that game. Camerupt got some key eruptions off. Exeggutor just sat there forever. He Leaf Stormed so many times. He Power Swapped Alakazam. That was a really clutch Power Swap. He got the Trick Room later out in the game, so I'm glad I have Trick Room on him. Everyone just put in so much work that game. That was insane. And that does break us into the 1300s. So we should start meeting some pretty tough opponents, like we just saw with this team. So I'll do one more battle for this episode. Yeah, that was an insane game. Oh my goodness. That was probably the most fun game we've had on the series yet. Ooh, and a really cool Masquerain on my opponent's team now. I've actually used Masquerain in the past for Quiver Dance, so I'm going to make sure I don't let it just set up Quiver Dances on me for free. Actually, I might not want to lead Trick Room in this game. Talonflame's looking pretty good if I can set up the Swords Dance. So I might go Sableye and Talonflame. The only thing that threatens me there is that Rotom, but I think I have pretty good switch-ins to Rotom. So let's try this aspect of the team now. So he needs Gengar, and okay, that's fine. Yeah, he does have Intimidate though. I forgot about Masquerain getting Intimidate. But I'll fake out that Masquerain. And he's bugging. Yeah, that's just. I couldn't double target honestly. Let's go for this Swords Dance though, in case he protects. And his Gengar is not threatening my Talonflame too much. Also, if he's smart, he might switch out Masquerain into Rotom, so I don't want to just Brave Bird that slot and waste a turn. Ooh. Okay, that Sludge Bomb did a lot more than I thought it would. That is a really offensive Gengar. And now things are looking tricky. What do we predict? He might switch out to Rotom, and if he does that, that's just a waste of turn for me. And the question is also, is he Sash Gengar? Honestly, taking out his Masquerain is really important to me, though. I'm not going to risk it, though. I'm just going to double target this Gengar. Alright, picks up the KO. That's fine. So I traded my Talonflame for his Gengar. That could have gotten a lot better, honestly. And he Struggle Bugs me. Huh. Not sure what he was expecting there. Maybe he was predicting a switch or something because Sableye wasn't doing too much that turn. But now we can get up Trick Room with Porygon. And he brings in his own Sableye. So we trace Prankster. So we can actually Prankster recover and Prankster Sunny Day with Porygon now. So that's kind of cool. I think I'll Will-O-Wisp with Sableye and just Trick Room. He's Mega Sableye and Calm Mind. Ooh. Yeah, so he's going to bounce that Will-O-Wisp right back at me. Yeah, we got to KO that thing right now. And he just double boosts in my face. Alright, yeah, so he's Calm Minding, so we gotta get our Camerupt in right now. And we need a Sunny Day. Yeah, this is actually looking scary now. He Dark Pulses my Porygon, and he quit. Okay, good. I'm glad he didn't Struggle Bug there. That would have been bad. But now I'll just Mega Evolve, go for the Eruption, and no reason not to just Ice Beam that Sableye. Yeah, so Sableye's not doing too much damage yet, so hopefully we can take it out before it gets too strong. I'm really curious to see how much this Eruption does to it. He's faster than us. Oh, that Eruption still does a lot of damage, though. I'm okay with that. Yeah, he's in Earth Power range now, so I'm really surprised he's faster than us. He brings his Rotom. I'll Earth Power, and I will Ice Beam that Rotom, try to go for the freeze. Okay, Earth Power picks up the KO. I'm fine trading Camerupt for Sableye. I just really need to get rid of that Sableye. Alright, yeah, that's fine. I'm fine. Yeah, so we're kind of trading Pokemon here, but I'm in a much better position because I can bring in my Exeggutor. I still have one turn of Trick Room left. Actually, do I want to bring in Exeggutor? Oh, his Volcarona is looking really scary right now. Maybe I should bring in Conkeldurr. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Yeah, because he does bring this Volcarona, and I can... Hammer Arm's going to do a decent amount to that. I think I'm going to double target Volcarona and just try to put on as much damage as possible before Trick Room ends. Even though Volcarona resists Hammer Arm, it should still do a lot of damage to it. And I just want to like put it in like... Okay, yeah, that's some really solid damage there. Alright. So he Will-O-Wisp my Conkeldurr, okay. And he Quiver Dances again. That's actually really scary. And he has leftovers. I'll Hammer on Volcarona again. He's got to make a choice here. He's either going to not kill Conkeldurr and let his Volcarona go down, or let me get up Trick Room. He has Roost. Okay, I think I'm okay with this. I think I'm okay with this. Hammer at 34. Ooh, yeah, we're not going to get the KO, though. Well, Ice Punch for the freeze chance, I guess. Yeah, we might lose this, honestly. Hammer Arm is 2. Hammer Arm is more. Ooh, this is going to be so close. Porygon, please. Ooh, no! Oh, I Roost again. That might be game, honestly. We can't hit that thing anymore. Yeah, we can't hit it anymore. I think we lose. We'll leave Storm Rotom, and we have to freeze it. We pretty much have to freeze it to win. I think I'm going to put Rock Slide on Conkeldurr now because of this. This was a good lesson for us. So we KO the Exeggutor. Hopefully he Roosts here and not Heat Waves. Oh, but he's smart. He Bug Buzzes. Alright, yeah, that'll be game. So great game to my opponent. He recognized his win condition, so we needed to preserve our Talonflame better. So I see now why he wanted to KO that Talonflame early on. So he played this really well. Will-O-Wisp, yeah. And I mean, Freeze still is our win condition. Or actually, I don't even think we win if we freeze him anymore. Yeah, it knocks off my Eviolite, so he can just Heat Wave now and do a lot of damage. Or Bug Buzz, yeah. Alright, so that'll be game. I'm not too upset about that, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to put Rock Slide on Conkeldurr now instead of that Ice Punch. Because that would have definitely won us the game if we had that. And he has Flamethrower. Alright, so let's see what our rating goes down to. Ooh, it drops quite a bit there. Yeah, he was pretty low. Alright, so I think I'll call that an episode there, but stay around because there will be another episode going up right after this one. So yeah, prepare yourself for back-to-back episode 2. We saw a lot of work come out of this team today, and I will see you guys in just a little bit.